Well then, hello and welcome. My name is Rocio, and I am very passionate about rest. I make an effort to allow a practice amount to be totally for free and accessible. And I hope that if you're seeing this in the future, that this practice is nurturing to you. Throughout the year of 2026, I am focusing in the deep practical aspects of philosophy of yoga, the yamas and the niyamas in particular. And throughout every month, we're exploring a little bit of that philosophy. For this month, we are working through the yamas, and it's the third one, so we're working with Aparigraha, which means non hoarding or not getting deeply attached. Uh, and I will say about that just to reflect where we are in our lives. What do we feel we really need? And if that's really true. Like everything in a philosophical aspect is just an inquiry. And we will see that throughout the practice. But for today, we will need three couch cushions. I'm adding a blanket that we're going to fold, and I'm inviting, my fellow practitioners that I see on a weekly basis, sometimes on a daily basis, to have, if you can, if not this time, for next time, and if you've seen the recording at the beginning, maybe something to cover your eyes, even if it's just a shawl or another blanket. That'll be very nice, because I've been finding that the practice with darkness in the eyes allows more introspection. With that said, let's start the practice by organizing our props. Our first shape will require, let me see, I have my notes. I'm a little bit scattered, but you will understand perhaps if you're towards middle age and you identify as a lady, that you might get scattered and foggy brain. I'm just looking at my notes. Yes, so we will need two pillows or two cushions, one on top of the other. And I'm doing this balancing act of putting one on top so that I have a little bit an incline when I lie down. For my blanket, what I did, this is just like a couch blanket, nothing fancy. I just fold it twice, and I am making a roll with it. So you will go ahead and do something like a sausage roll. I will come to the side so that you can see it. You will come more or less, I don't know, to the middle of the mat. Bring your legs together, bring the soles of the feet together, and then the blanket on top. It is very important to have one of the parts of the blanket touch some side of your buttocks or your thighs. And then I'm leaning a little bit to the front because I can see that my pillows are too close. And then I'm just gently lying that on my back. You see that incline lifts my shoulders, the two pillows support my head. And that's it. I'm making sure that I'm comfy, that the soles of the feet, that the legs are supported and held. And this is where we stay. You can open your arms wide, let your shoulders rest, and I can only wish that where you are at home, you have found some of the knickknacks necessary for this practice. Restorative, it's a practice of support. So it's not about which support is it, but how we feel supported. So allow yourself to feel with what you have from home, where you are, the support that is behind your head. I hope that you have something on your legs. If this is too much for the legs, for the knees, you can always extend the legs long. And we'll make an effort to stay here for 3 to 4 minutes. And don't you worry if you missed a little bit my voice. I will make sure that when we come out of the shape and transition, I speak a little bit louder so you can meet me where you are. But for now, let's just allow some quietness, some spaciousness, a moment to just be here as you are. Notice where you are. Do not change anything. Just relax by observing your body, where it is, with the support that you are receiving. And perhaps, if it's possible, releasing any needs or any expectations, if that makes sense. Any goals that we might want to achieve throughout the practice, just allowing the practice to be as it is coming to you at this moment. That's it. And then slowly bring your hands to each of your knees, collect your knees together. The most important part is just roll over to one of your sides, stay on your side, and spend a couple of moments there. And perhaps as you're on your side, stay there for a little bit longer as I show you where we are coming. What is our next shape? Allow yourself to stay there. I'm just going to move my props around, and you can have the line of waiting. We will just need for the head one cushion. I will keep it there, and we will continue to use the blanket. I hope it's not too much. To unfold the blanket, you can stay there on your side or start to move. Fold it once, and then fold it twice, and then maybe fold it again once more. You will have something thin and long. And because I have the tassels, I will place the tassels towards where the head is so that it hits under the blanket. I'm keeping that blanket long. It could be a little bit thicker if you have any tightness of your shoulders. I'm showing you where we're coming. I am adding like the buttocks close, but it is on the floor. And from here, I'm gonna lie down on top of that blanket on the spine, and then have the head supported by the pillow. You see, I'm bending my knees so that I have this gentle back bend in the spine, and I do like to bring my knees together and my feet wide. This allows the lower back to have space. If the head doesn't feel supported, I'm folding a little bit there we go, my cushion so that I have better support, so that my chin is lower than my forehead. And then go ahead. I can feel that beautiful, supportive opening in the middle of the spine. It allows a sweet release for the front of the shoulders. And here will be 3-4 minutes, allowing something in the chest, underneath the collarbones, to release. Hopefully this does not give you trouble. If your lower back doesn't feel quite right, you can shimmy yourself down and away, or even place a cushion, a pillow, underneath your buttocks. But I hope that you have around you, even without knowing, even without needing the things, what you need, it's already here around you. And then you can allow that support to be received as you lie down, perhaps place your eye mask on top or something on top of your eyes, and allow something to soften. awareness of your breath. Notice where your body is in space and stay for another breath. Soften into where you have been to where you are right now. And then whenever you feel ready, gently, gently rolling over into one of your sides. Staying there for just a moment, a breath, letting the body resettle as you then gently press your hand, lift yourself up, and we are moving the blanket to the side. You might just unfold the blanket, and if it's possible, do again a gentle roll. This will be just for the ankles. I'm doing a roll that it's thicker and place it in just at the end of the mat. And then I am inviting my 2 pillows that I had before just to support my knees. So fold one pillow and place it underneath one of your legs. And then that heel on the blanket, fold that other pillow, put it under your other knee, and then that other heel on the blanket. And then shimmy yourself. I hope maybe I will need to borrow an extra blanket, an extra pillow, to have 2 pillows for the head. Oh no, my bad. We're gonna just use one, that's it. And you're going to use your pillow in an angle. Instead of having it squared, your cushion, have it in an angle. And we will place that angle just at the beginning of the neck. I will show you how it look on the floor. Just making sure that your knees are supported, that the ankles are supported. And you will place that pillow just at the beginning of the neck, the spine, so that it supports a little bit of your shoulders even, and your chin is towards your chest. Very little to do, but it does allow the head to be cocooned. We're going to wiggle one of the corners in and wiggle the other corner in, and if you have it, maybe that last corner in as well. So we're allowing the head to be cocooned and nestled. Place your eye mask if you have it. We are delving into our Shavasana here. So then just allow everything to soften and just take in all the support that is here. Your back, your head, for your legs, for your entire body. The possibility here of rest. become gently aware of your body here lying on the floor. And you can choose to continue this practice of Shavasana if it's meeting you with a possibility of receiving. Stay here. If you're ready to transition, you might bend your knees, plant your feet on the mat, roll over into one of your sides. And whenever you feel ready, pressing one hand on the floor and coming into a seated posture. Again, you can stay at your own home practice, continuing with your rest. And if you are closing the practice, maybe you bring palms to touch in front of your heart space, closing your eyes, allowing some gratitude for the health of your body, for the support that is here, and perhaps for all the things, all the people around you that exist, that are, that we cannot grasp or hold. They will always be giving and willing. And then from where you are, deep breath in. Easy breath out. And I salute you in gratitude for your practice, for your presence here. I hope it has been beneficial to you, and then you can come back to this practice anytime you want. Namaste.